Hey guys! Today we're going to solo a Mythic Dungeon, the Ruby Life Pools. After reading the incoming tank nerfs, I was thinking to myself, there is no way the game is being balanced around Mythic plus zeros, which is some of the easiest content in the game. Tanks shouldn't be able to easily solo large portions of encounters after the rest of the group has died. The nerf is that tanks effectively take about 11%, not 10% like the blue post says, more damage after losing the damage reduction passive. I decided to show how easy a Mythic plus zero is, by soloing it as a DPS character, not a tank. And I'm also doing it with 345 item level, which is one item level below the gear drop of a normal dungeon. That means severely undergeared. Of course there were a lot of challenges, and hurdles we had to cross. I put timestamps in the description, so you can jump to different sections. I won't be showing all the trash mobs, since that would take too long, but I will show you some of the hardest ones in between each boss. Before the first boss, the primal Juggernaut was definitely the hardest. He hit for massive amounts with the crushing smash, but Deathstrike healed me through. At first boss I had some wipes, but after changing some talents to get more burst, as well as enchanting all my gear, it turned out easier. The thing to look out for here is Chill Storm. It is an AoE that does quite considerable damage per second, to anyone inside. I kept rotating between Anti-Mag Shell and Depth Advance to sustain it, or avoid it. Her other ability is Hail Bomb, that spawns something that you have to avoid, otherwise it explodes for quite massive damage. There ain't anything more to this ability however. The important mechanic that could wipe us was the Awakened Whelps. At 75 and 45% health, she will summon a group of 10 whelps that does considerable damage. They also stack up a debuff on you with their cold claws that will stun you at 8 applications. Thankfully, we have Icebound Fortitude and the will to survive as a human Death Knight, so we're able to break out of it. We have Frigid Shard, that she casts all the time. This ability is actually quite good for us, since at DPS, when she is busy casting this, she won't be able to crit us while in melee range. When the boss first spawns the whelps, she will occupy herself for 24 seconds while casting Frost Overload. This was nothing for me to worry about. If anything, it was good that she stopped directly attacking me. While Contagion was the MVP in this fight, since it allowed me to keep up healing and damage at the same time, while finishing the whelps in a timely fashion. To be honest with you, I thought there would be more whelps coming, since there are 4 groups of whelps around the area, but I was surprised when more didn't spawn. This is the first Mythic Dungeon I do since Dragonflight. I've been quite occupied editing videos, so not really had time to play the game myself. Anyway, first boss is down, with not too much trouble. Let us move on. The trash before the second boss was easier than the first. The hardest of them was Flame Gullet, where my HPS reached about 30k, thanks to Death Strike. The second boss was both the hardest and the easiest of all the 3 bosses. You see, I tried to brute force it, but quickly learned 2 massive issues. First thing is that I couldn't kill the blaze-bound Firestorm ad before a new one spawned. At one point this would overwhelm me. Second thing is that her hardest hitting ability, Searing Blows, hits for physical damage and leaves a nasty physical bleed. Since DKs are better against magic damage taken, this would be an issue. Anyway, the biggest problem that I couldn't get through are the ad spawns. I tried to outrange them, which does work if you are really far away, but then what? I would have to keep running over and over, since she would keep spawning new ones. I tried to line of sight the ads, and it does work. They stop attacking me, but they still got AoE damage that will wither you down. How about outranging the boss, so it won't spawn the ads at all? Funny enough, this works. I'm able to stay mounted and run away from her, and she will never do a single ability on me. But I don't have a speed set, and I won't be able to damage her while on my mount, so this wouldn't do. I tried a strategy of trying to make her path around a circle while far away from me, but she will instantly teleport you to her if you try to make her stuck, like many other bosses. I played around with my pets, trying to make them stall the boss while I was kiting, but that of course didn't work. I was about to give up on this dungeon. Maybe the academy with this Millhouse Manastorm looking dude would be more doable to solo. But I refused to give up. I might not be able to beat the boss in Blizzard's way, but I had to be able to find something in this massive arena to take use of. My goal was to find a way to stop the ritual blaze binding from happening. This is the thing that spawns the ad. Issue is that it's spawning near you. My test of making it unable to spawn because of no path available didn't help much. Until I tested it around the rocky area. Here, I was able to fight the boss for quite a while, until the boss found a location near me that worked as a spawn point. You even see the fire effect around us, as the boss is trying to spawn it. Finally, I got some progress. Then something even more ridiculous happened. I set my pet at the boss, and she tried to path towards me, slowly, without teleporting me. I see her pathing is having issues.
Oh my god.
After testing it again, this time she got completely stuck, and she didn't teleport me somehow. Sadly, I'm in a position where I can't damage her at all, and my summoned pets can't path to her either. I couldn't reposition her closer, then she found a path much easier. Anyway, I tested another location, a rocky part on the other side of the boss, and this one looked much better than the last.
I think it might be even better location actually. Wait, hold on.
And that's when it happened.
I will honor the sacrifice of my allies and burn through you myself!
She tried to path to me after killing my pet. But this time she couldn't.
Don't you dare.
I outsmarted the AI, both her mechanic of teleporting me to her, as well as the pathing. And my Unholy Blight can put debuffs on her through walls.
I'm doing it, Panic. I'm killing the boss.
So proud of you, Rex.
I'll kill the boss, Panic. Holy shit. Wait, hold on. We have to take careful here.
So now it'll use a waiting game, until she finally falls.
Don't move a muscle, Panic.
Okay.
I doubt you wanna see the whole 1 hour fight of me just standing here. So I'll cut through it.
No, it's just like playing this game. The reason I play this game is to break down game mechanics. Like seeing them fall before me. It's so insane.
I made sure to not move a single step, since I might accidentally give her a path to me.
What happened to Jason? Jason Derulo. Derulo.
And even when she had 1% health left, I wouldn't go in for the kill, since who knows if I walk forward and disconnect, or something like that.
Here we go, last countdown. We did it, we knocked him over.
It took a whole 6 to 7 minutes to kill her. Please, please tell me last boss will be soloable.
Now with one more boss, holy shit. Let's hope for the best, shall we?
The trash before last boss wasn't too bad, but one unfortunate pull happened because my Skulker ninja pulled.
My
Yeah.
Skulker random attacked him. Oh my god, my Skulker intimidated. Holy shit, wait, this is tilting as fuck. Oh shit, this is bad. I have 45k HPS, so that's right.
I survived this, and my HPS went up to 45k as a DPS character.
45k HPS? 46 Panic, holy shit, it's increasing.
Hog.
This is more than healers. Either these dungeons are really easy, or it's just Unholy Death Knight being overpowered. Maybe we should nerf Deathstrike again by 50% in PvP combat, since if I heal this much against NPCs, can you imagine how much a Deathstrike would do in Battlegrounds against enemy players?
Oh,
Deathstrike is 86% of my healing, dude.
Well, nerf it, dude. The fuck?
Arriving at the final boss, I tested it once or twice, and was met with a mechanic that could ruin the whole solo. Storm Slam, 100 yards range, and does a stacking nature damage taken debuff. It's magic, so I can't dispel myself, and I have no healer to help me out. My original plan was of using Anti-Magic Shell, but that didn't work because he casts it so often, so I can never get rid of it. And he does it through line of sight too. Thankfully, I noticed that even if it has 100 yards range, he won't start casting the ability unless you're really close to him, and the location you're allowed to take him to stretches really far. Best of all, this boss, unlike the second boss, is really slow. So I was able to do a hit and run strategy to make sure the Storm Slam debuff dropped off. the Dragon Kuraka does Flame Breath, which is usually avoidable, as well as Flame Spit, which applies a targeted damage over time effect on you. Since I had to run a lot in the fight, I decided to spec as much range healing as possible, with Death Pact, Sacrificial Pact, and so on. Stormvine himself has two other abilities. Interrupting Cloudburst does a little bit of damage, but honestly this was more helpful to me, since he stopped running to cast it, which gave me a chance to get away from him, to start kiting. Winds of Change is a directional push ability. Doesn't do too much, and can be avoided with Death's Advance. When one of them reaches 50% health is when it turns a bit harder, since the range damage done will be harder for me to survive. I had to carefully use my rotation well, to be able to live long enough between the kites. I aim to get Stormvine dead first. Once I beat him, the rest of the encounter was really easy, since Storm Slam stopped being an issue. I also got some amazing loot. We did it! Holy shit! Got enough. What? Oh, wait, right, that's not the loot. It's the chest, right? I got whole shit of massive protoclaw, dude. Oh my god, that's a great loot.
Wait, is that a loot?
Lest we be caught off guard.
There's no way there's a loot, right? Where is the chest, dude? Where's the loot chest?
I hope you all enjoyed the video. It was quite a tough solo, but really fun to do and discover all the strategies. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more.
That was a loot, dude. I got no gold. It's not even 15 gold. I got a freaking massive protocol.